Tonight's tactical enhancement is a gold rush. Tonight we're playing Warhammer, the old world. 2,000 points, nothing special, no missions because it's a school night and we can't be fucked. And Sean has brought something I've not played against before. What the hell is going on?
So it's the Nomadic Waaagh. I've got, Jesus, I even taken mercenaries for it.
No, we've got the mercenaries, ogres.
Ogres mercenaries, heavy armor. They got a couple with, they got motley crew, so a couple have got big, great weapons.
Mm-hmm.
A couple have got hand weapon shield.
Oh, yeah, it's really annoying when that happens. Alright.
So we've got just a unit of 8 Wolf Riders, 5 Wolf Riders, 5 Wolf Riders. This is a skirmishing and reserve move. I can't remember if I give this reserve move, but I'll double check. Big and Boar Boys with a war banner. 5 Boar Boys, 5 Boar Boys. I got a Wizard level 4.
Oh, lovely.
Lizard level 2. Kicknick.
The fuck's Kicknick?
Kicknick's a special character.
Mm-hmm.
So he allows me to ambush with a unit. I get +1 or -1 depending on what I want to do.
Right.
Then I got the War Boss. He's just got trousers and I think Choppy's chopper.
God, character heavy.
And a Big Boss.
With a contused spear. What is it with you having contused spears?
This is a spear and I
Oh,
drilled it.
It just broke off. Right, alright.
No, and it's just... It's
Time to get out the brass rod.
yeah, probably still. Yeah, that's actually not entirely up to go find a place. The hobby shop shut down on near Jep's Cross. Don't know if it
Okay. I have some brass rods somewhere. If I can dig it up later, I'll give it to you.
Just a narrow one. And then I've got a spider, a goblin on a terrible spider from Inquisition from about 30 years ago.
Is this the one that you decided to cover with fur instead of putting it with the sculpt?
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's still terrible. I had to find a leg. A leg was missing. It was been sitting there for donkeys, and I went, you know what? Screw it. Just do it. And I had this rider from a goblin chariot, and I stuck him or somewhere, and he fed on the back, and I went, okay, let's shits and giggles, let's do it.
Okay.
You can ride a spider now. It's got 4 wounds now.
Right, and against that, I thought I'd try and remember how to play the Wood Elves again, and given that there seems to have been a bit of success lately with avoidance armies, I went and got one which has got 2 units of 5 Glade Guard. Now they're discounted. 4 units of 5 Scout. 4 units of 6 Dryads, each with a Nymph. A couple of Birdies. Some Warhawk Riders. Treeman, because you need something with a spine. Level 3 Mage, because you need something to deal with other mages. And the Dude and the Dragon, because I want to actually have a go at winning for a change.
Good.
So I took a really manoeuvrable army, and I'm up against skirmishing cavalry. Why is it whenever I do something, you bring the nemesis?
Because I don't know what you're playing. I just only brought skirmishing goblins.
If I knew you were bringing this, I would have brought dwarfs, for fuck's sake.
Well, that could have been worse for you. Just sat back and shoot you. I don't know why with, but I could have.
No, right, you know. or Chaos Warriors, because they seem to do well against everything. But anyway, but this will be a different kind of game. We haven't done this before.
No,
a bit of a challenge.
Actually.
So on that note, we'll roll for who gets what side and all the rest of the guff. I'll put down some trees, and we'll check in after deployment. Right, we're deployed. Well, Sean
has a bus.
Has a what? A bus? Yeah, isn't that a fucking Death Star? Oh my god!
It's just not painted yellow with little children inside.
Right. Well, they probably ate them earlier. But so Sean won the roll for deployment. That didn't really matter. I got so many drops. Then he will get +1 though for he goes first because I've got so many little drops and he's got some big ones. And he puts some light cav over there, skirmishing in the woods
with a spider.
The spider. Some, what are they, biggins on boars?
No, they're just boar. They're regular.
Just regular boars.
Just regular boar riders. Nothing.
All right.
The biggins are in this here.
All right, the biggins are in here with what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 12 guys, including how many characters?
3 characters.
3 characters.
Only 3.
Righto. These nuggets, and then what do we got? We've got wolf rider skirmishers, and we've got regular boar boys. So it's a hammer. It's coming at me.
Well.
Now, half the stuff I deployed was scouts, and I still had more drops in him. I've got scouts in this building here. I've got scouts in the woods here, a little bit further forward, even though it's probably not a smart place to be. Lots of dryads hanging around here. 2 units of dryads.
Ah, woodfire.
No, quite. Treeman. A mage who's got the... whatever the fuck a whoop-de-doo thing is, it gives it the tree spirit, so I can only join tree spirit units, not other units. But get a 5+ ward. There might be some other fucking thing I should look up. Some dryads over here, just to keep this flank entertained. But I'll put all the birdies over here. I'll put some scouts in here. So I'm going to try and be clever on this flank. It might work. You never know. I'm a couple of drinks in, we'll see. And I put a fair whack of shooters in the middle, just for lack of anywhere smarter to put them. But they're back a fair way. And for anything to get to them, it's got to go in the middle of all the shits and giggles. So we'll see how that works out. Because, I don't know, I think this game is going to be made or... It's a make or break based on this enormous fucking bus. Anything special on this bus that I need to know about while you're searching for your dice?
It's got a war banner.
Yeah.
It's got the... No, it's...
It doesn't...
Because they got... As I said, the boar boys in the Nomadic Waaagh have... impact hits. Strength 3.
Right.
That's about the only difference to a regular.
And you're up against exactly the right army to make that work.
Well...
No armour, toughness 3.
Well...
Expensive-ish.
Yeah, AP 1. I mean...
Well, that's alright, we don't have any of that nonsense.
Oh, what armour?
I have a flouncy cape.
Fancy clay.
Alright, fuck it on that note. Let's roll the dice and see who gets the first turn.
Let me just see if I can...
And I'll have to edit out or put in some waiting music while Sean fishes a dice out from underneath one of my dodgy garage shelves.
Oh.
That's one of Andrew's. There you go. It's amazing what you find if you fish around underneath the shelving. Because, I'll just zoom in here. The shelving is cheap Bunnings shelving, and it's off the ground, which is good for some things. Like, if it ever rains too hard and flows through, but it's bad for losing shit underneath the shelves.
Yes. I have a red dice under there, so I want it back.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, we'll do that in a second. That can be our entertainment in between turns.
Shall we roll a dice?
Yep.
Excellent. I shall use Andrew's dice. Because
those things are cursed.
Yes.
Well, to me they are.
6.
See what I mean? I can't even beat that, and I rolled a 1. Fuck's sake. Alright.
I shall keep that dice.
The boss gets turn 1. Right, so Sean advanced. Let's see, he advanced and uses his reserve move to move these guys right up here, very close to my glade guard. It's a bit annoying. These guys moved up. These guys came down the hill, but they didn't march because they were casting magic all over the place, mostly fireballs and shit, which I managed to dispel, which is good. But I could, yes, but I failed to dispel the 5+ ward on these guys. And oh yes, that's right, the pillar of fire. That's going to be unpleasant.
Well, really, it's random movement now.
Oh, that's right. But still, we'd always get a bit sensitive about that.
Yeah.
Then we got the second wave of these buggers over here. So, right, that's about it, I think. On that note, we'll go straight into Wood Elves turn 1. And of Wood Elves turn 1, good news and bad news. The good news is that between these guys and these guys, we rolled up a storm and plinked almost all of the goblins. There's a spider rider, which is a bit of a problem, and there's that fellow's still running around that we didn't really have a shot to anyway, unless we ignored these guys, and, well, anyway, we clobbered them. I did move my elves back a bit in the woods, just to make sure that they'd have to go into the woods to have a crack at them. And I've moved up a counter-attack behind them, which I'm sure is all very obvious to Sean. This lot through here had a shot at these guys. I actually put a lot of shot into these, but we only bumped off 1. Not too bad. He's gone and done that cunning thing where you give him both great weapons and also shields.
It's a motley crew.
But you only have to give him half of them great weapons to count lots of great weapons, and only have to give half of them shields to count the whole fucking unit of shields.
Well, you can only use the ones with great weapons. So you can't use the whole unit.
Yeah.
But for the shields, it counts for armor.
Yeah, cancel the whole lot.
It does work that way.
So most annoying. He only saved, I think, one wound that way, but anyway. So yeah, these guys shot. All of this shot. Now these guys here, that flaming template decided to go and scarp across the line of all of my fucking woodies, naturally, exactly the direction to do the most damage. Killed 3 out of 5, about what you'd expect. Then we dispelled the thing. I did move up stuff into the forest, ready for a fight. I moved this guy onto the flank. Wasn't sure what to do with them. I had thought about going around the building, but then it'll take too long to get into a proper brawl. I'll be there all day waiting for the opportunity to make a perfect charge. I think I've just got to get him in sooner. Learning from the experience with the Bloodthirster where I was too bloody cautious. Oh yes, that's right. Then the Mage. First he rolls a natural 3 to try and buff a unit with a 5+ ward, so that didn't work. Then he rolled Snake Eyes to cast a magic missile at these blokes, which I really could have done with because it's the powerful one. And then he dropped a template on himself, blowing away one of the Dryads, which he's only attached to because he's got that whole tree spirit thing. And then I only gave him that thing because it gives him a 5+ ward, which didn't fucking work, so he took a wound off himself as well. So congratulations, dipshit, you've done more damage to yourself than I've done to the enemy. On that note, I think it's over to the greenskins for turn 2. Right, so end of turn 2 for the greenskins, and again they moved without charging. This lot moved up. This guy came running around the flank to make a nuisance of himself.
The spider charged.
These guys tried to march, but they failed their leadership to do so, which is interesting. Just held them back. These sneaky bugs are coming running around behind a building, though. We'll see what happens there. Now, where it got interesting is, well, firstly, these guys cast a magic missile at this slot and bumped 3 off straight away. I do not like that, the auto hit, when it's against guys who have no toughness or armour. And then the mage over here, there's the cunning git.
Big mask.
Got off a fireball, and of course I'm not dispelling a fucking thing. Well, not this turn anyway.
Not this turn.
Did alright last turn.
Yes, this is not run this way.
He rolled up a pretty good roll on the fireball, and then rolled pretty much all of them to wounds. There's 8 wounds on the Warhawk Riders, which deleted them with 2 wounds to spare. So that was quite spectacular. They're just gone. Kentucky Fried fucking Warhawk Riders.
I'll never do that again.
No, you will, because it's you.
Oh, okay.
Then these gits, what's left of them, charged the scouts. It was too close to shoot, so I just decided I'll do the fight, because if I ran, I'd just get eaten on the way through. I didn't do any wounds back to him, but he only killed 2, which wasn't too bad. And the others were pushed back, and they pushed back far enough to jump over the top of the dryads, so the spiders and the other guy crashed into the dryads, which is pretty much what I wanted to happen. And I've still got a unit, weirdly. That's a bit more than I expected. Anything else of note? No, I think that's about it. These guys came in because they got a +1, so they turn up on a 3 instead of a 4.
That's correct.
So turn 2 and the buggers are right here in my flank. Most annoying. See what I can do about that. Probably involve a dice roll. And on that note, we'll go over to the Wood Elves. Turn 2. This is a very green on green game on a green table. Turn 2 Wood Elves. Alright, so we charged these ogres with the dragon, some elves that were in the way, so I decided to charge them because there's nothing else going on, and the dryads. So naturally the elves made it in, but the dryads didn't. And I really needed the dryads to get in there, firstly to throw enough attacks in, because they're pretty good against ogres to get wounds up, but also there's a champion in there, and I could have used that to take the inevitable challenge from the infantry champion. But, of course, the riffraff made it and died, as you'd expect, and these guys didn't make it, so I couldn't use the challenge, so I had to do the challenge with the Dragon Rider. So, yeah, the dragon bumped off one guy before I...
lost combat by 1.
Yeah, essentially lost combat by 1. Rolled alright, got pushed back 2 inches. But that's yeah, it's a case of having a strategy, which is it's a little bit dicey to get the Dryads in, but it's worth a try. Increase the odds. In fact, if I'd charged the Dragon in without the Dryads, I actually would have done better. Or without the Wood Elves, I mean. We did some sporadic shooting, didn't achieve anything. Now, because of these pricks here, I marched this slot out of their charge arc. It does create the problem of having these guys possibly charge, these guys possibly charge, these guys may well be rooted. There's only so much I could do. Set these guys up here so that if this lot charge, I've got something to take it on. We'll see how that goes. The situation over here though turned to shit. I had the counter charge with the eagle and it whiffed. 0. Then Sean hit and killed 1 or 2 Dryads with the champion.
1.
And then the Spider Rider outright killed the rest.
6.
No, actually no, the Goblin got 2.
No, I killed 1.
No,
Because I rolled.
No, because I pulled 2 wounds off. And then the other guy bumped off all 4, so I had no rider to reply with my Dryads.
Spider killed 1. I think that's where you're mixing up. Anyway,
well, whatever it is, they deleted the entire fucking unit.
Yes.
So, you know, basically he got all his hits and wounds and rolled up a storm. I rolled up nothing.
Super Spider.
And this thing fell back. And they've chased to follow him, so they kill him at his own turn. And of course he's here ready for his own turn to kill them. So I rather thought I might have something of a line or a fight going on. In fact, I didn't even think to move those guys, which is downright stupid. They should have moved and shot. Silly me, I forgot. Alright, so what an outright clusterfuck.
Well, your dragon's going to eat some ogres very shortly.
Yeah,
and you're going to be in a position to charge the next turn, so it's not good.
It's a token prize, but the bottom line is I had a strategy and it just got diced out of existence. And look, it wasn't a powerful strategy, and I did fuck up doing something useful with these guys. They should have turned and shot some things. But, yeah, that's... what can I say? I've now got 2 units deleted for no fault of their own. Fuck it. Shit happens. On to turn 3 for the Orcs. End of turn 3 for the Orcs. Right, so he got a charge in against those Glade Guard that I forgot to move, polished them off. These guys obviously polished off that birdie that they followed up with. This lot charged a unit and I fell back, so of course he followed into the next unit.
And impact hit them all together.
Yes, the strength 3 impact hits wiped out the entire unit.
Amazing.
So that's deleted.
Yes.
So deleted. These guys charged into a unit of Dryads and deleted them very, very efficiently before I even had a chance to do anything back. Two of them survived.
Yeah.
But they did nothing.
Yes.
Well, they killed 1.
Yeah, you killed 1. Yeah,
then they fled, naturally, but didn't flee very far. So these guys didn't have to go very far and just reformed to charge these guys next turn. These guys turned around and they threw another fireball out and just deleted another unit straight off the cuff. It's just fistfuls of 6 after fistfuls of 6, fistfuls of 6. And there's another one, and this fucking fireball turned up. So guess where that's going next turn. Then someone did Itchy Nuisance on this guy, which didn't do anything to him in the end, which is alright. But it reduced his initiative and his toughness by 2. The only blessing of this is that didn't achieve anything, but then I rolled fuck all with all of my dice rolls to kill the ogres.
4 wounds.
Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what he should have done.
Oh, do you want to do your stomps?
Oh yeah, I got stomps as well. We'll work that out, see if that unit's still there at the end. But suffice to say, it was a very woeful turn. Basically, I'm just getting dice off the table before I've even had a chance to roll anything of my own.
Do your stomps.
Yeah, we'll sort that out, and then we'll go into Wood Elves turn 3 and see if I can salvage some dignity from what is essentially a game of Yahtzee. End of turn 3 Wood Elves. It continues to be a joke, but what can I say? That guy's running head, nothing else he can do. These guys can't do shit because I'll just get in the way of something else. I could have used them as a redirect, I suppose. Could have marched them over that way to get in the way of that shit, but yeah. So they'll just get demolished next turn. These guys moved up here to maybe do something next turn. This guy fired a spell to try and blast these pricks. I actually got the spell off. It's the only thing that fucking worked. The other spells didn't work. And killed 1. Not even enough to force a test. These guys fired their bows, killed 1. In the fight, charged the Treadman in. Unsurprisingly, we smashed that fucker up good and proper. I'm just going to turn that guy to face them. No, I won't actually. I'll take that in the flank. Who gives a fuck?
No, I don't think you've got a problem with those guys. Somehow.
No. Yeah. Oh, and of course these guys didn't rally on an 8. They just fucked off the table. Yeah, so yeah, we killed the ogres, and now we'll get charged in the face by this lot, possibly in the flank by that lot. They could hit the treeman if they're so inclined. And we'll see just what a god-awful mess that unit can make out of a dragon.
Right.
So on that note, yes, it's all looking a bit grim. We'll do turn 4 anyway, but to be honest with you...
Turn 3?
No, we're going to turn 4. 1, yeah.
2, 3. Okay, yeah, 4.
Yeah. I was complaining to Andrew just on Friday that we'd had one of the more ridiculous games that I've ever seen with hilarious combinations of shoddy rolls.
This beats it.
This beats it. It's amazing. Anyway, into turn 4. End of Orcs and Goblins turn 4. It could have all gone horribly worse than it did, actually. For once, his spells did not get off, so he wasn't just deleting units automatically. These guys, of course, they charged into a unit of dudes who's with the minimum core that you have to take, because they're not the ones that get to run away. Hey, it's the next turn. Stiff shit.
Reserve move.
No, you don't get it. You forgot. Same as I forgot those fuckers over there.
Ah.
Put them back.
Oh, okay. You put them back. I don't care.
Yeah, you will in a minute. Fucking just went and picked up guys in my turn to fucking move in a movement turn that happened ages ago. Because you screwed up and you forgot.
Oh, so you're going to make it that bad. Okay.
Well, I didn't.
That's going to hurt you far more than me.
That's what happened to those guys over there, right? So
guys?
the unit that got deleted over there instead of running away into the woods. That's why you got that unit.
What do you mean?
I had a unit that I forgot to move.
I don't even...
And they got to eat as a result.
And I hit them, overran.
No, the other unit turned earlier. Never mind, I forgot to move some guys. Anyway, same problem. So anyway, so they deleted a unit, just reformed on the spot. These guys moved up. These guys came looking for something else to chew on. For some obscure reason, these guys didn't charge the treeman. I don't know why. I might have done it myself.
Why would you charge something you can't kill?
Well, they got, spears or lances or something. They get impact hits, they got all that shit.
Straight. Your toughness, what? 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So they didn't want to play. That's all right.
You just killed them. I mean, that's the problem.
Anyhow, so then these guys charged in against the dragon. They did 1 wound to him. My general did all right. Okay. People are yelling outside for some reason.
And you did 2 wounds.
Yeah, the general did all right. Then the dragon humiliated itself by rolling fistfuls of fuck all again.
I made a few saves.
Well, you did make a few saves, but I rolled 1 for stomps and then I rolled a 1 to wound. And I hit twice out of 6 attacks with the dragon. That's pretty bad. Anyway.
The same weapon skill. So
Yeah. Should have hit 3, should have wounded twice, all that crap. Anyhow, so I lost the combat by a couple, but we only got pushed back 2.
Yeah.
So now it's into the Wood Elves turn 4, and we will see what happens. Well, in a game that just gets wackier and wackier, we charged the Dryads out and collected these guys, which was the plan, but I only rolled just enough to make contact with like 2 Dryads. That's 5 attacks, that's okay, but then we whiffed the shit out of it, as is consistent. And then Sean turned around and rolled fistfuls of 6s and fistfuls of 6s and killed 4 Dryads. Then we rolled Snake Eyes to stick around, which... I suppose that's not the worst thing, because the alternative is to run in front of them, but they'll just fuck these guys up next turn and kill the mage. This game just gets fucking stupider and stupider. And of course I forgot to cast my spells, so shit happens. Then we charged the big unit of Death Star, the bus, basically, as Sean called it earlier. They failed the terror test.
And ran 4 inches.
And that was with Swift Stride. So we moseyed up and ate them. That's weird. That's really the only thing stopping this from being a total wipeout at the moment. We shot at these guys and did nothing, as you'd expect. So, on the back of that clusterfuck, over to turn 5 for the goblins. End of turn 5 for the Orcs and Goblins. Well, okay, over here, that guy that I didn't know was there and therefore had not moved last turn, charged out of the woods and got that guy. Because he was hidden so well behind that tree, I literally couldn't see him. Otherwise, I just would have moved the birdie behind that tree there and he would have been fine. But no, now the birdie's getting bashed up. Survived, though, somehow. Because that's a lone character over there.
It is a lone character.
Over here, after last turn's shit show, these guys charged in. And the mage issued a challenge for some reason, not realising the Dryad is a Dryad champion.
And you killed me.
So the Dryad champion won the challenge and killed the mage. Meanwhile, the rest of them ganged up on my mage, who proceeded to not make any of his ward saves and fucking died as a result.
Yeah, so we trade off.
Although, interesting, there's only 2 wounds, so what actually killed him was the wound he did to himself earlier when he fucking miscast.
Yes.
So this game just gets sillier and sillier. These guys decided to run away, but couldn't march, so they shuffled away.
They're impetuous too. They might have to charge you next turn.
Yeah, that's true. They might. Oh yeah, the skirmishers too. These guys came running around here, presumably to finish off these guys next turn. And this lot, who are impetuous, charged into the flank of the dragon. There was a challenge. I proceeded to bash up. The champion did 4 wounds to it from my general. Nothing else.
One less wound. Had he rolled at 1 somewhere?
Then if we had done a musician, you would have won.
And I would have won because the musician. So you would have maybe fled, and that would have given me.
Although that said, I've got a lot of things that make this guy very good in a challenge. That's basically what he's built for.
I wasn't expecting to do any wounds, but
yeah. So well, now we have a fight with the dragon against the other big unit. There's a special character in there.
Unfortunately, they're very good.
They are. So what a strange fucking day. All right, well, we'll get on with what else turn 5. And frankly, I'm astounded I'm still here in turn 5. But there you go. End of Wood Elf turn 5 and a change of scenery. This guy passed the roll to march and turned around in a circle as a wheel, which is actually faster than turning on the spot, and just moved a couple of inches to get in the way of these guys. These guys, we did a challenge, right? My Dryad whiffed and your champion bumped off the Dryad. Let's see.
You failed leadership.
That's right. Yeah, I failed leadership and fucked off because of, I don't know, something. I don't know what. This guy was challenged by, what's the name of that character? Cricket, the goblin
and you
boss.
Just killed him. You just rolled.
And yeah.
I rolled nothing but 6s and killed him. Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, well, he's got a whole lot of stuff to make him very effective in a challenge, and it's working.
To make him
something in this game has to work, and so far, the only thing that's gotten any points out of this game is the dragon, and he's done all the fucking work.
The dragon has won you the game. There's nothing else has
done anything right.
Everything else has died or was useless. So
Correct.
The only thing you've done is stood there and got charged. And won. So, which goes to show why dragons are broken.
And never take 2 or you will lose friends.
Well, all 3.
I mean, I took a Wood Elf army consisting of soft little riffraff getting eaten alive by your guys. That's it for this guy.
But I knew it was going to be difficult. I mean, I knew I had to... really, what boiled down to is when I won combat and charged your dragon and won combat convincingly, and you didn't flee, because that would have put you around there, and you're sort of out of the game.
You won by 1 or 2.
You're out of the game.
We'll talk about it in a minute, but at the moment we're going into turn 6 for the greenskins, and we'll see what happens. In a game that keeps getting weirder and weirder, turn 6 for the Orcs and Goblins, that unit of 4 charged these, mostly just to show what would happen, and I guess they didn't really have much scope to manoeuvre to get away from this guy anyway. So they charged in, bumped a wound off. He turned around and killed a couple.
If I'd done 2 wounds, you would have lost combat, and I would have. And I almost did do 2 wounds, but you made a save on your ward.
Yeah,
it's actually close.
Very close fight.
But I had to be very lucky to.
Yeah. Then you rolled box cards for morale, and then you rolled 3 6s to run away.
I know.
18 fucking inches.
5 6s in a row. I never do that.
No, that was wild. Over here, because this guy killed the birdie last turn. The birdie ambush. And the spider and this goblin rider continue to run away.
Spider-Man lives to fight another day.
So you've got these guys that are going to live.
Dr. Evil on his green fancy forest dragon.
Yep. Then the skirmishers that had overrun the Dryads last turn failed their impetuous test and then passed their fear test and charged into the dragon. Certainly not what you want.
Leadership 6, like, let's go charge the dragon. Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. And then my overcompensating general just got the maximum combat res, and then overran them and is parked behind these guys now for turn 6 Wood Elves.
Your turn 6.
This is the
going last is good sometimes.
Sometimes this is one of the strangest games I've played in quite a while, and that's saying something after the last one. End of turn 6 for the Wood Elves. Well, he was too far away to charge anything. They had nothing much to shoot at. They're too far away to do anything, and this chap charged the Orcs, board boys, who failed their terror test, fled off the table. Chased by an extremely angry general who's got a grand total of 2 companions, a tree. He probably doesn't think very much of him after he got all the Dryads killed under his command, and his own fucking dragon. And that's it. That's all that's left out of my... Look at my fucking casualty pile. This is insane.
Yeah, but you still won because
I still won.
But the elves... But they'll take you hundreds of years to get that many elves back again.
I know, logistics don't work too well. I'm pretty sure the average goblin coughs up pretty quickly. This game, I thought it was all over in turn 2. And I thought, fuck it, I'll play it out, see if I can get some dignity out of it. And I don't know if I did get any dignity out of it, frankly.
I was about to buy you a bowl of soup and a hanky to cry into.
Oh, it was woeful. My entire army failed to do their fucking job. The mage blew himself up.
No, he did actually kill himself.
Yeah, he's only dead because of that clusterfuck. Well, I mean, the fight would have gone on for a bit. It might have ended badly still. The treeman only did anything because he just got in the way at the end.
Spider-Man.
And Spider Dude here he's gonna say, well, I won my half of the fucking battlefield. The rest of them did. I don't know what happened over there. The only thing that did anything worthwhile is this, and it won the entire fucking game by itself.
That's why dragons are like
I think dragons are overpowered in this game. I mean, I love dragons for the character of it, but
you have to design for it. I mean.
Yeah, I mean the Wood Elf army they need something because I don't have other hard hitting units. I've really just got that in the tree and everything else is soft as fuck.
If you try, I mean this is what people take to it's.
Oh, they do. They take two dragons and lose friends. I know.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. I could have tooled up my general a bit better.
I thought I was boned when I saw your list because this army is designed to outmaneuver pretty much all your other lists. I figured I'd have some trouble with the Ogre Hunters or the big kitties. Oh. You know, Chaos Knights can be a bit of a problem.
Oh, they can be a problem, but if there's only one unit of them.
Really? I thought you had a few.
Chosen Knights. Well, if I take a unit, the Chosen...
Oh, the Chosen, yeah. Because I tooled up all my guys with Arcane Bodkins thinking I'd be up against something with armour. And he had a bit.
The Boars have got a 3-up armour, which is not great, but the idea is that you've got...
Well, most heavy cav is 3+ these days, unless you get the elite version.
Yes. There's not much 2+ going around.
Yeah, not much, which is good. Much. I mean, it makes for a better balanced game.
Well, except for the Dragon, of course. That's
yeah, I mean, I'd actually like it if dragons were a bit less overpowered, so I could field them and not have the entire army rely on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you want to have dragons in it, but it's the multiple number of wounds that...
They're very resilient. They can soak it up and still... Like Andrew was saying in the last game, dragons delete units and they're very hard to deal with.
The trick is to put them somewhere where they get tied up.
Yeah. Put them in a tar pit.
If they don't fight every round of combat, they don't get the points back. That's right. Sort of what you try and do. What's the other thing? Yeah. I mean, I had a few. I had Vindictive Glare, but it just...
Yeah, I mean, you know, if this guy... Well, you made him vulnerable a few times. I reckon if your Death Star unit had not fled, we would have been bashing our heads together for the rest of the game. They might have survived.
Well, I knocked you... Yeah...
Well, at least I would have taken points out of them, but...
You probably would have lost the next round, because you had the treatment in, though.
Yeah, would have had the treatment in. Would have been double whammy, but then you might have charged the flank. with the ball boys, and then it would have been worth charging the treeman.
That'll stand a bearer.
Then you might have been able to bring other things in. It would have been a good fair fight, but
that's terror for you.
What have we learned?
What have we learned? That was fun. I didn't mind that. You were crying in your suit at the beginning of the first half. That was fun.
Oh my god! I can't
describe
describe just how bad the combinations of the dice were. That was staggering. But then the dice flipped and it all went fucking horribly wrong for you.
No, it's just the dragon. I just couldn't do anything with the dragon. You managed to roll.
Well, yeah, there is that. But my dragon rider here. Apart from the first round where he did fuck all against the ogres, he's managed to get maximum, like 4 attacks, 4 kills every turn that he's gone into a fight, and that's had him winning where he could have potentially been, nerfed by a champion.
What we've learned is that you don't charge dragons. Well, unless you've got a bustle, lots of combat race.
I mean, the guy you charged them with, in theory, should have tied up him and the treeman for the rest of the game, and it would have been a good old fight.
It's hard to say because your stomps,
Well, you had what, 3 characters in there?
Yeah, but my general's on 1 wound, but then he dies if he goes to a challenge. I mean, you can pick on him and also kill him because you charged.
You challenged me with your general instead of with the champion, which is very, very generous of you.
No, it was it stopped a lot of wounds, and it got me to.
That's true, and you got a couple of wounds instead of 4, I suppose.
You probably just would have rolled 4 hits because your weapon skill is 7, so you need hit 2s. But generally you need 3s, and you needed 3s to
and I re-roll 1s to hit because I got the aspect of the cat, and he's got annoyance of netlings, so he's a bit of a prick in a challenge.
So I actually did you saved one of the wounds I did on him.
Yep, you did one.
The choppiest chopper.
Yep.
So, but then, the thing, he's got 8 wounds left, and
they're super powerful.
It's not them in themselves. It's the basic. It's the magic puts exponentially makes them better because when you've got a 5-up ward of regen on something with 8 wounds, you get to use it.
Yeah, so he's got 4+ armor. He's got 4+ ward. He's actually got a shield. I forgot he had a shield, but anyway. So he actually had 3+ armor, but he doesn't use the shield in combat. It's only when you're shooting at him, which of course you weren't.
No, what was Orc Army? It's what shooting? What is this thing called? Shooting?
I think it happens. If I'd gone up against you dwarf armies, it would have been really interesting.
They throw snotlings at each other, and that's about it.
He was there to survive things like organ guns and shit like that.
Well, this is what I did with the wyvern. Just landed in front of the organ gun, and he did 2 or 3 wounds.
I had rather thought that I'd do that. With this army, and then the other guys were there to shoot at long range, be hard to shoot at because you love that dwarf army that has all the guys that move and shoot.
Oh, the cannon is brilliant.
And the infantry.
Oh, that's even more brilliant.
I'd put together this thinking I'd be taking on that or ogres or whatever, and then you brought not only orcs, but orcs that move really, really fucking fast.
But the reason is because, like Ben was saying, all the armies I take, my orc and chaos armies are exactly the same. And I went, well, that stings a bit, but he's right, because I had a flyer and blocks, infantry, some cav, and they're exactly the same.
I agree, I took a totally experimental army. I've never gone this crazy. There's no rank and file on this thing at all. Even the last time I took an avoidance army had a bit more meat in it to take on Andrew.
You could have been more, like I said, if you'd put the dragon in the centre, well, we don't know how it would have gone. But you may not have had your army cleaned up quite so wonderfully. Have you stuck the fucking... You see, you like to hide, and that's one thing we have to get you away from. And put things...
Oh, it wasn't designed to hide. I mean, you were blasting shit 6 ways on Sunday with fireballs and God knows what else.
Who cares about fireballs if you're a dragon? It's like,
But you got other things that are like strength 6.
What? I got Vindictive Glare with my wizard.
And you got him with the itchy nuisance. That was hilarious. But no, the general idea was to either flank around it so I could pincer you, or what I ended up doing was just get in position to charge in turn 2, which I did.
Yeah, but you can just chuck them in the middle, and then what am I going to do?
It would have been the same thing. I still would have gone over here and charged him in turn 2. But no, you were right in that I have used them too conservatively previously and not getting them into contact until turn 3 at the soonest, maybe turn 4.
It's the same thing. You put them in the forest. This time, you didn't get to contact until turn 2. And that's only because the ogres failed a March test.
No, I would have moved differently if you go
So it would have
different
been
ways. But either way, his job was to not get alpha struck by some unknown magical shit that pops up out of nowhere and does things I didn't expect.
I can't do 8 wounds in a single round, and no.
Well, not in a single round, but I want a few left over so when I do go in a fight against some fucker with a great weapon, I don't get turfed.
You're not going to get turfed. You need 5s to hit you. You need 4s. I mean, with my general, yeah, no, it wasn't happening.
Anyway.
You overthink it. This is where you just got to take something by the balls and just go in and.
Well, I'm not grabbing a dragon by the balls. You don't know what he'll do.
Well, they might eat you.
We might like
come
it.
back to my cave.
Fuck on that note.
We'll leave it at
Anyway, so feel free to hit like if you like stories about Dragon Balls.
Have a very nice cave.
Subscribe, all that stuff. About now, something will be popping up with a link to another battle. If you like this madness, check out another one. I'm trying to remember to put one with Sean.
5-post bed.
Oh, he's dragging. He probably has a 6-post bed because wings. Got to wrap around something.
Something.
Fuck it. It's time to call it a night.